Hello guys and welcome to a new video. In this video we're going to look into making a very general method that takes two arguments. Those arguments are going to be a character and a number. And the purpose of the method is to just print that character x number of times specified by the second argument, the number. Essentially, let's just actually start doing this. This is really simple, so we're not going to really develop the algorithm for it. And essentially, our method is, for instance, you pass it like character a 5 times. Essentially, it's just going to print a 5 number of times. You pass it like b 3 times. It's just going to, print b 3 times. Things like that. So as you guys can see, this wouldn't actually necessarily like return a data type. So it means that this method is just going to actually return a void. So no return data from the method. So to implement it, it's just going to be public static void. Our method, let's call it draw, takes a character, this guy, C, and then a number, call it like num. So now, again, if you pass it like 5, number 5, it means you're going to do something 5 times, 3 times. So it means actually we need to do a for loop that's going to iterate num number of times. And then in each iteration, you're just going to actually print the character. So for int I is 1, I is less than or equal num, I plus plus. I'm actually going to print the character C. So to test this, let's just call draw A 5 times, draw B 3 times, just like what we did over there. And I normally do in my videos like the hyphen, like as a separator, let's say for 8 times. Let's see what we get now from these calls. So again, kind of like in general, the purpose of any method you would write in your program is to make it really general. And in the main method, that's when you are specific. That's when you pass specific values. That's when you give, for instance, for instance, when you make a call over here, car is going to be 5, num is going to be, or car is going to be C, num is going to be 5. When you make the second call, C is going to be B, num is going to be 3. And lastly, this hyphen is going to be assigned to C. This 8 is going to be assigned to num. So that's the purpose of, kind of methods, because the method is always really general, but in the main method, that's when you are really specific and when you pass specific values. That's why actually when you define a method, over here you're saying this method receives any character. It doesn't matter the exact value of the character as long as the data type for C is a car. Similarly for num, similarly for any other variable. So actually when you run the program now, it kind of works, but not necessarily the way we want it, because essentially we have a print line. And I actually intentionally left it like that because, normally when you write programs, you would have to go through this kind of like a trial and error kind of thing. So your program will never be correct from the first run. Even now, when we run it, we're going to actually make some changes. So as of now, everything is printed on a new line. The logic is there, but the modifications are minor. So now to fix it, once I'm done with my for loop, I'm just going to actually print, just like print line. So it's actually going to go to a new line after it's done with printing the characters. So A, B, dashes, and you can actually go on and on with that one. So see how many times I'm calling this? It's just going to be exactly this one. And see how much code we saved ourselves from writing, because essentially we achieved a lot with just one method that gets called so many number of times. And that's the beauty of methods. Okay, so hope that was helpful, and The next video is probably going to be about something called recursive methods. Essentially, what we're going to look into how you can call a method from within the method body itself. So have a good one, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.